this piece that I wrote about Ricky Gervais last night, because he's one of these like anti-heroes. He's a voice of reason during a period when you need a person who is irreverent. I always like people who push the boundaries, even if I disagree with it or disagree with how they're saying it. I think the people who push the boundaries, you know how you would like lay out a piece of paper that would roll up unless you secure the ends? I kind of look at it like that. You know, like if say you get, some parchment paper out and you're rolling it out, maybe you're going to put it on a baking pan or whatever, and it rolls up in the middle. You need the things to pin down the either side so that it stays cool. It's all copacetic. It's all chill. And I think that the people who push the boundaries are the people, I think they're needed. Even if I disagree with them, even if I think some of the things they say are immoral, I think I'm a free speech purist to a point where it makes a lot of people very uncomfortable. I think you have to have that on the right and the left. And so I think Gervais is one of these individuals who is an anti-hero in this. And I wrote that, I can't yet tell if our world is short on heroes or if we've just forgotten how to recognize them, but at least we can recognize allies in this anti-cancel culture cause when they appear. He has said that when he was promoting some of his work, he said that there's this new weird sort of fascism that people thinking they know what you can say and what you can't say. And it's a weird thing. And there's this trendy myth that people who want free speech wanted to say awful things all the time, which isn't true. And he says the problem with hate speech is what constitutes it. There's no consensus on what it is. Who decides? And that's the real rub, because obviously people who think they want to close down free speech because it's bad, those are the fascists. He says it's a really weird mixed up idea that these people hide behind a shield of goodness. And if you're mildly left wing on Twitter, you're suddenly Trotsky. If you're mildly conservative, you're Hitler. And if you're centrist and you look at both arguments, you're a coward and you're hated. And he's right. Hate speech is such an arbitrary term. It's situationally defined by the politics of the definer and whatever political purpose it's invoked to serve. It's always a political purpose, never a person, which is the problem. And these fascists act as though their intent is to appeal to your good nature and your generosity of spirit. But it starts as, don't state this opinion because it hurts people. And decent people don't want to hurt people. They don't want to intentionally hurt people. But then it became, don't possess this opinion because it hurts people. And then your existence hurts people. And they took it as far as they could while maintaining this veneer of sincerity. But any plausibility that they had disappeared because their demands grew crazier. And the only people who still believe this fascistic garbage about dissent and challenged opinions are those people that I told you yesterday, truth holds no sway. Fact holds no sway. It's all about ideological allegiances. And it's irrelevant to consistency, truth, or decency. When does it end? When everybody push back? And maybe it's already happening.